Selena Downs in Kuala Lumpur with the top stories on Al Jazeera. An Iranian man who claims he was kidnapped and taken to the US by the CIA has arrived back in Tehran. Shahram Amiri was greeted by members of his family on his arrival. Mr. Amiri told Al Jazeera that US authorities dropped him off at the Pakistan embassy in Washington because they no longer needed him. The US denies the allegations. Well, it was earlier believed Mr. Amiri had access to information about Iran's nuclear program, an allegation he now denies. Our correspondent Ali Reza Ronagi in Tehran has more.
The Iranians are giving so much weight to Mr. Amiri's comments on what has happened to him in the past 14 months. Apart from one thing, the Iranians are trying to say, especially the officials from the foreign ministry, are trying to say that Mr. Amiri was never referred to as a nuclear scientist by any Iranian official in the past.
A choke line designed to help stop oil from gushing into the Gulf of Mexico has sprung its own leak. BP says it can repair it and start resume testing on the new cap meant to stop the devastating oil spill. If the latest effort fails, it could make the situation far worse. Talks have begun between North Korea and the US-led UN command over the sinking of a South Korean warship in March. South Korea blames the North for the torpedo attack, which killed 46 sailors. North Korea has denied the allegation and is threatening military action if it's punished. But it has agreed to Thursday's talks after a UN Security Council statement stopped short of blaming it for the attack. The Agricultural Bank of China has made its stock market debut in Shanghai. It's on track to becoming the world's largest initial public offering, possibly beating the nearly $22 billion raised by the Commercial Bank of China in 2006. Agricultural Bank's shares opened about 2% higher than their offer price in Shanghai. Well, unrest in Northern Ireland has continued for a fourth night. Police say they fired rubber bullets and used water cannon after petrol bombs were thrown at them in Belfast. The violence started on Sunday ahead of annual parades by the Protestant community, which heightened tensions with the Catholics. More than 80 police officers have been hurt in the unrest. Plenty more on those stories and others that we're following here on Al Jazeera. You can log on to our website. The address is aljazeera.net/English.